And welcome back to an episode of Link Click. It's the last episode. Last time we had a full-on confrontation between the lawyer, and our two main power users. But I guess last time we also had the reveal of what exactly the lawyer did after adopting him, or quote unquote adopting him, the power boy. He's the one who killed his wife due to a white lie that the wife told that triggered his jealousy out of nowhere. I feel like, yeah, because I don't think we have been shown that he's unlike a very uh, insecure guy or very skeptical or thinks of the worst type of person. Because for me now it just feels like he just goes off the rail out of fucking nowhere. Yeah, that's just what it feels like to me, and doesn't really make sense. And the whole thing is that I feel like the way he acts and the way he does things feels more like somebody who isn't somebody who turned bad, but somebody who has no, maybe no, he did definitely turn bad, but it just, I don't know, it just doesn't feel right. It's the right way to do this. It's also a bit of nowhere. It tries to maybe tie it in the same way as, the fucking shitty ass dad of the pink haired twins, but bit out of nowhere, bit on there. And then we got, I guess, the first words of the female twin sister. But I don't know. It's I think I think that is a bit downplayed by the fact that we have seen an incarnation of her talk, which is her brother impersonating her, but it still makes it a bit. But then there's also we only have really seen her, like her specifically developed for literally, like, there was that back in time episode where she was a child, but then we only saw like maybe like 2 minutes before she got taken over. I guess Sun Chao was trying to act like her for the rest of the episode, kind of, but then again, it's still not her. Mannerisms is a bit off. We don't quite know how she would exactly act. But then we had her as a teenager, but we only really had her kind of as a character for like and half an episode, and for the rest, she's really just last episode and last episode. She really just had been used as just a back wheel power. It's just there's no real emotional attachment, I would say, that there's here. So, mm. But I will get into what I would like the show to be at the end. So yeah, I guess with that said, let's just finish the show in 3, 2, 1, go. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The fuck that number is that? Psych- psychological? That's Are you gonna tell her about something? Where is this? Well, you're still a child. It's great incentive, but eh. Oh, 6 months. Okay, so what's the incident 6 months ago? Not gonna tell us, I'm gonna guess. Oh well. Oh, this. No. I feel like there's some good judgment about how good a final episode is or not. It's all about how well it integrates the opening into the opening of the episode. Shows that just play the opening. Oh, those are not bad, but just shows it's not extraordinary, you could say. Because if it's a very good ending, they would need this fucking time. And they were able to weave the opening better. Also, I just thought. This opening, at least the lyrics and the way it presents itself, really doesn't really fit the season. The first opening, season one opening, kind of works since it's all about diving back in time, and that's literally what season one is. But this one is all about how you would rewind time, but it will always come back the same way, or something along those lines. But we really haven't been doing that. No, to be honest, this season already have been lacking in like time travel and shenanigans. It's called a calculated retreat. Why did you take off your jacket? Now they know how much armor you have. Oh well. You should have been counting your bullets. So how many shots was that? Like 4? That only really held 4 shots. No, 3 shots. No, like 5 shots. I think. No, 5 at max, I think. So that means like the fucking ball ass guys waste like multiple shots while chasing him. Guess it makes sense, but what the fuck's the glitch? Guess it makes sense, but it's like fucking 10 shots. I'm pretty sure a clip normally is like 15. Hmm. Same with you. The same ass place. Okay. Why the fuck did this become a fucking hand-to-hand combat scene? Alright. Uh, is there gonna be no actual time shenanigans this episode? The fuck's this music? They really just make him a random ass black jackets villain, huh? Hmm. I think it's always a mistake to do that with somebody like who's made up to be like a precision cunning person who is strong, sure, but that's not their main weapon. Really? Punch for punch. How the hell you would coordinate on like a punch to punch? I know in a knife fight, you when you a character is supposedly pressing it against someone else, the actual technique is that the person who is technically in danger is pulling it, while the person who is quote unquote attacking is also pulling it, so that the one who's quote unquote in danger can uh is more likely is more able to stop themselves when something goes wrong. How would you punch to punch go? Maybe I definitely patting on the knuckles, but if it's like a barehanded fight. What type of bullshit is this? Don't tell me she. No. No, fuck off. Fuck off. They, she transferred powers? Or what? Oh, she trans. It's just memories and not powers. Wait, what? Who is it? Is it the lawyer guy? Not gonna show this teacher. Okay, so it's not lawyer guy. Nah, his brother to come back in time. No, it's not his brother. Yeah, his brother took over. Wait, what? How does that work? He's not touching her. And have they wouldn't have figured out how to combine their abilities yet, right? Maybe her brothers did? But didn't he just discover it? Then is wait, what? Okay, then we have this dilemma of what happens if a character dies in another character's body. I guess she jumped in that picture into her mother and then control. Wait, what? Yeah, but not. She's dead. Yeah, weren't you controlling her? Did you not feel the stab wound entering? But then again, was she conscious during this? Because that means that everything her brother did, she was bearing bis witness to everything here. But she was. Wait, what? She shouldn't be able to remember this, wouldn't she? Because the mind control. Yeah, the mind control makes it that you won't remember the times you were mind controlled. And from the way they made it seem like her brother always used it on her while she was to activate her ability. So she wouldn't be able to remember all this. Wait, what? Ah, fuck off. Oh, it's her. Okay. Okay, so you're saying she was unconsciously still there? Ah, fair enough. But she's losing. You really did not think that your hair will could last that long, huh? She blames herself. Hmm. Oh, that's the incident 6 months ago. But how did he fall off then if they lost control there? Wait, what? She still has the picture. And that's her first step to portrayal. Okay. But at this point, she must have gotten off the roof by now. Also, did that phone call never come back? They clearly hurt a child. Yeah, doesn't have fucking rights to call off a meeting. Okay. That's that outfit. That's no, that does not work as some 3D into 2D. That's not him. Okay, so the brother. Okay. Oh, this fucking shit. Welcome home. Who's paying for all this? That's a very jiggly cake. She used her powers. Okay. Wait. Hmm. What's this scene? Was he just okay? He didn't need to show that long of that. Yeah, yeah. Phone. Hmm. Depends. Okay, so what actually? Okay, so he just got pushed. All right. But why would he come back? But or was he just back there watching? It was just in case. Why are you going back to this moment? What? Wait, are you gonna tell me he has the power to look into the future? Hmm. He's fine. Okay. What are we gonna have for the Nisha? Okay. Are they really trying to go for season 3? You old fuck. So bad to leave evidence. You change the past or the future. Okay. So you have what? What? So you have a similar ability to him as well? Wait, what? What? Where the fuck did you pull that out of nowhere? What? Huh? So what's this ending, so? This doesn't fit the fucking. It doesn't fit the ending. Or visually, at least. It fits where it ended. With the reveal, but still. Is this the last episode? Is this really them just trying to set up for season 2? Season 3, I mean? It doesn't make sense since they did do it the same way for season 2, this one. But, I don't think this quite fits. Okay, is that it, really? Fucking hell, this show. Season 1 was great. It's fucking great. What the fuck happened to season 2? Don't quite. I think it's fine, but it's not as good as season 1. I feel like this story could definitely be like an. If okay, maybe not. I mean, last time I said it could be maybe 3 episode story, but no, it's probably like 6 episode, half a season type of story. But eh, it's 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 just way too where is this from actually? It's adaptation, but it doesn't say. But yeah, it definitely feels a bit more stretched. Like 2 episodes again, as I'm saying, uh it's just fighting, which I don't like in this show. Then there is ONA, not aired. Raiden arc. Okay, so that's the next is the Raiden arc, but it's not aired yet. Sure. Yeah, no, it's just way too much fighting. It's um it's way too much fighting. I feel like there should have been a lot more time jumps. The only really relevant time jump is the one that goes back in time to see into the twins' perspective on the death of their parents. That's pretty much the only really relevant time jump, I feel like. For the rest, time jump really has only been used to go. The other two times that really has been used is to fuck up the time space continuum and make their powers, at least Sunshell's powers, weird. But and then they're very weird with okay, I always thought, at least watching season 1, since they always jump back in time, they wouldn't try to do something like jumping back in time within 12 hours, because that would be very weird. Because season 1, I think that the earliest they have jumped back into is like half a day ago, or a day ago, or something like that, because they were always at least a bit late, but then they got earlier and earlier. But I don't think it's good to introduce a way for them to use their powers in this type of way of Senchao just, fucking using it to teleport. They still haven't explained how the fuck he managed to do the teleportation back into the car, even though his powers are due to time. Yeah, sure, time space is things, but his powers were always like enter a photo or a video of something. If it's a person, or if it's taken by a person, he possesses that person. If it isn't taken by a person, he jumps to that timeline in his body. But when he returns, it's the exact same place where he teleported within from. At least approximately, somewhere there. But then we had the Lugon one, where the plan was made in the past, but he executed it in the future by going to the past before the plan was even planned. But the action happened. Yeah, the action happened before he jumped back in time. That's not a good thing to do and introduce in a story like this, because that doesn't fucking make sense. That absolutely does not make sense. It's And then we have, yeah, again, the teleporting shell one. It's just, it goes back in time, goes into the future, and then goes back into the car without going back all the way in time back into the surveillance cam. How? Then what was the whole reason for this season? What's the whole theme for this season? I I don't want no, like, no, really, what was our actual theme for this season, except for, like, I'm not searching for a motivation or anything, but what was the reason, what's the message I tried to send in this season? I can't think of any. Like, don't fucking assume on baseless accusation, baseless rumors. But that's only the fucking backstory of our two main antagonists. And then those two antagonists, sure, they get built up like as antagonists, but they don't get quite built up as characters. I feel like they're there are way too little scenes with them, and then they try to pull off that bullshit of like, oh, I guess that's, yeah, they didn't try to reframe the brother as a better person. I guess at the end it's still revealed that's mostly just his sister losing grip on her power when she becomes a bit more conscious again in the guy's head. But just I think this season, or at least this story, has been written on base off of, okay, let's just do a cool maybe cat and mouse game, but they don't know what the fuck they were really writing. I feel like it's feels like so much unnecessary, like, lost screen time. Instead of a mystery drama, it's an action mystery. The final battle, the final fight, didn't even have anything to do with trying to solve or outmaneuver the villain. It's just a fist fight. I think at least in the fucking first season, at least it felt like they were just trying to outmaneuver or outsmart the villain, and that's what I expected from this series. And it's just not giving what I want. I don't know. Maybe there's just like one misstep in one story, but yeah, I would much rather if they gone back to their usual mishaps and then slowly building up to this and this type of story, and then this bigger story is only like 3 episodes, but 3 main episodes, but there was always like little breadcrumbs in the other episodes leading to this, which culminates to the ending. That I feel like is a better use of something like a time travel mechanic like this, and the like type of show I expect this to be. So yeah, it's has been. It's just been so. It's just not what I want, I guess. It's just not what I want. Well, either way, I guess that's that for this show. So, I guess with that said, that's it for this season of Link Click. And I will see you guys in the next dimension. Oh yeah, this time slot's not gonna come back, by the way. It's gonna replace it with audience choice again. Bye bye.
And here are the people who decided to sell out their souls. Welcome to hell.